Welcome everyone. Let's jump into the next game. Just got some practicing with puzzles. I think these games are still going to be a little bit easy for a little while longer, but hopefully we jump into a bit more challenging ones soon. Is that Indonesia or Poland? Poland. I can never tell. I probably should. Alright. We also might get a dodge, since a lot of people don't like playing against the opening. Okay. So I like taking control of the center when they're kind of scared too. Oops. So now I have really good coverage. A couple of moves you could do here. I like knight f3. E3 is not bad. Knight c3 is not bad. I like this one personally. Okay. So again, a few options. I could just push this pawn, but then I would lose it, and he would have one more. So that's not really an option. I could play e3, or I could do some weird move like knight a3, which I do not like because it's kind of awful. Or I could move like a queen here to c2. If I were against someone who knew my opening prep, then I probably would go with like a queen c2. But since I'm just playing against randoms, I'll just do what I always do, which is just e3. And I'm explaining all of this now because later on I'm gonna, in the higher ELOs, I'll be blitzing my openings a little bit. So make sure you catch kind of why I do things, now, because I won't be explaining later on, because I'll need that time advantage from the opening to get more of a hold on my games. Because there's no additional time here, so time pressure is very, very real in rapid games. I would say even more so than like Blitz. Alright, so here I like going b5, and he is able to slip under the radar right here and kind of have a couple of annoying moves available to him, but that gets shut down pretty quickly by just a3. And then he actually, I believe, loses the knight in that scenario. But sometimes they like going for it. Nope, so he goes back. A4 is playable, knight c3 is playable, bishop e2 is playable. I kind of don't want to play bishop e2 yet because that's kind of forcing my hand to castling. So I'm going to go here for now, and then I'm going to see which way he looks like he's going to castle. Okay. Yeah, we'll get one exchange going. This is actually hanging now, so. Okay. So do I want to grab my free piece? Because there is an opportunity where he does this, and then I don't have my free piece. So I'll grab my pawn now. Pawn moves are the hardest to make because you can't ever bring them back, really. So if you push a pawn too far, or if you push it into a place that's not safe, you leave openings behind you, or it could just be snatched up. And then, obviously, a pawn or two does not really matter the first 20 moves or so. Too much still matters, but in an endgame, having a missing pawn is going to be very huge. So, protect it indirectly. And what's important about understanding your openings is that right now, if you look at how much time he spent on his openings, it's actually quite a while. He's pretty much lost 2 minutes of time on the first 10 moves, whereas I would be blitzing this out and I would have had this played in like 15 or 30 seconds, so that would already be a time advantage that you would have over an opponent if you just know your opening prep very well. So now I'll look to castle. I want to eventually play a4, I want to eventually play h3, castle. This I would like to move up, perhaps after I trade off the knight. And then this rook I would like to have on this open file. So I have a lot of ideas for moves. Okay, that doesn't really do a whole lot of anything. Maybe he's trying to trade him off, I don't exactly know. Well, castle. Okay, so I could go here actually and try trading off these. I'll do this first. I actually would really like to get a knight here somehow. So maybe rook here, we'll look to trade these off, and then once I trade those off I can double. I can get my knight on a very nice outpost that it won't be kicked from. Okay, so here, right? Yeah. If he wants to go here, then I'm gonna take here. Ooh, that I do not know about. Might go here first. But now he does have this available. Alright, I mean, that's not bad. Not ideal. Maybe I ignore it. What if I went here? That is actually pretty strong, I think. If he takes with bishop, I'll take here. There's so many ways I could play it. Knight here is actually really attractive. But just make sure there's no tactics. So boom, takes, takes, takes. Now obviously he's gonna have a move like this, going for like an easy checkmate. But I'll just block. Yeah, this is fine. I used up a lot of time there, but I'm okay with it. After this, I kind of know how my next moves will play out. Yep. He could take the knight, but then I'll have a 2-pawn advantage, which will be quite enough. Go ahead and pre-move this too. Pre-move that. I'm all about safe pre-moves in rapid games. Like recapturing a piece is a safe pre-move. You know, if someone's in check from something else and you know they have to respond to it, that's also going to be a safe pre-move after that. Because this is a 20 move game already. If I just spent like 30 less seconds than my opponent, then... Or 3 less seconds than my opponent on every move, that's already a minute of time. So, pre-moves help. Okay, I could trade that off. I could put my rook here. He does have some, I don't know what you would call that kind of move, but scary-ish moves. I don't know if I want to just grab every pawn in the world. But I think I'm gonna. Might do a little less talking here, just because I'm getting lower on time and I gotta make sure I still beat him. Yep, I expected that. Blocking this move. This could come, but I'm gonna go here. This move is gonna come. Here. He might trade that off. That'd be fine. Okay. Boom. The thing is, this rook can't go here right now. Probably gonna want to play g3 soon. Maybe h4. No, that's bad. It's asking for trouble. But check here would be pretty simple. That actually blunders the bishop. Hoping to get him off this line. Wow. It's pretty good. Obviously I can't recapture because I'll just be mate. I have a feeling he drops his queen somehow, yeah. He put up a good fight for a while. Pretty strong for his rating, I would say. But thanks for joining me for that game. Hope you enjoyed it.